Hey, welcome back. 90% of crypto traders lose money, not some of the time, consistently, over and over, cycle after cycle. And the most painful part is that most of them are working hard. They are studying charts, they are watching videos, they are reading about trading strategies, they genuinely want to succeed. So, why do they keep losing? The answer is not what most people expect. It is not bad strategy. It is not bad luck. It is not that the market is rigged against retail traders. It is a specific set of mistakes that almost every losing trader makes. Mistakes that are completely identifiable, completely understandable, and completely fixable once you know what they are. Today, I am breaking down exactly why 90% fail and exactly what the 10% do differently. Let us get into it. They trade without a plan. The single most common reason traders lose money is the simplest one. They have no plan. They open a chart, something looks interesting, they buy, they watch the price move up and down with no idea when to exit, when to take profit, or when to accept a loss. They are not trading, they are gambling with extra steps. A trading plan answers 5 specific questions before any trade is entered. What is my entry signal? What is my stop loss level? What is my profit target? How much of my account am I risking? And does this trade meet all of my criteria? If you cannot answer all 5 before clicking buy, you do not have a trade, you have a guess. Here is what the 10% do differently. Yeah, they write their plan before the market opens. They know their entry criteria. They know their exit criteria. They know their risk on every position. And they follow the plan even when their emotions are telling them to do something different. Plan the trade, trade the plan. This one shift alone moves you out of the 90%. They let emotions make decisions. The second reason most traders fail is that their emotions are running the show. Fear makes them exit winning trades too early because they are scared the profit will disappear. Greed makes them hold losing trades too long because they are convinced it will come back. FOMO makes them buy at the top of a big move because everyone else seems to be making money. And revenge makes them take reckless trades immediately after a loss to try to make the money back fast. Every single one of these emotional responses feels completely rational in the moment. That is what makes them so dangerous. Here is what the 10% do differently. They make all of their important decisions before emotions are involved. Before they enter a trade, they decide their stop and their target. Once in the trade, there is nothing left to decide emotionally. The plan already exists, they just execute it. They also have a rule that removes the biggest emotional trap of all. After any losing trade, they stop trading for at least 30 minutes. They never trade angry. They never trade desperate. They return to the charts only when they are calm enough to be analytical again. Emotions are not the enemy. Letting emotions make trading decisions is. Reason 3. They ignore risk management. The third reason 90% of traders lose is that they treat risk management as optional. They risk 20% of their account on a single trade because they are very confident about it. They do not set stop losses because they are sure the price will come back. They put all their trading capital into one position because the opportunity looks incredible. And then one bad trade, one unexpected news event, one market reversal destroys their account. The brutal reality is this: in trading, losses are not if, they are when. Every single trader loses trades. The winners are not the ones who avoid losses. They are the ones who keep their losses small enough to survive them. Here is what the 10% do differently. They follow the 2% rule. Never risk more than 2% of their total account on any single trade. If their account is $1,000, the maximum loss on any trade is $20. With this rule, even 10 consecutive losing trades only costs them about 18% of their account. They are still in the game, they can still recover. Without this rule, 3 bad trades at 30% each, and the account is essentially gone. Risk management is not about limiting your success. It is about guaranteeing your survival. They chase performance instead of building skill. The fourth reason most crypto traders fail is that they are always looking for the next hot tip, the next winning signal group, the next indicator that will finally make everything click. They jump from strategy to strategy. They buy expensive courses promising secret methods. They follow influencers who show only their winning trades and hide their losses. They are always chasing someone else's results instead of building their own skill. Here is the uncomfortable truth. There is no shortcut. Trading is a skill. Like every other skill, it requires time, practice, honest self-reflection, and the patience to learn from your mistakes rather than just reacting to them. Here is what the 10% do differently. They pick one strategy and master it before looking at anything else. They keep a trading journal that records every trade, every decision, and every emotion. They review that journal weekly to identify patterns in their mistakes. And they measure their progress not by profit and loss, but by whether they are following their rules more consistently over time. They treat trading like a business, with systems, records, and continuous improvement, not like a slot machine they are hoping to beat. Let me bring this together. 90% of crypto traders lose money for four specific and fixable reasons. They trade without a plan. The fix is answering five specific questions before every single trade: entry, stop loss, target, risk amount, and criteria confirmation. They let emotions make decisions. The fix is making all decisions before entering the trade when you are calm, and building rules that remove emotional choices from live trading. They ignore risk management. The fix is the 2% rule applied consistently to every trade without exception, ensuring that no single loss can significantly damage your account. They chase performance instead of building skill. The fix is picking one strategy, mastering it through consistent practice, keeping a detailed journal, and measuring success by rule adherence rather than short-term profit. Here is the truth that separates the 10% from everyone else. They are not smarter, they are not luckier, they do not have access to secret information or magic indicators. They are more disciplined. They have systems. They follow those systems even when their emotions are screaming to do something different. And they treat every loss as information rather than as failure. The 10% is not an exclusive club with a secret entrance. It is a set of habits and decisions that anyone can make starting today. You now know exactly what those habits are. If this video gave you a clear picture of what separates winning traders from losing ones, please hit the like button and subscribe. Drop a comment below and tell me honestly which of these four reasons has cost you the most money. I read every comment. I will see you in the next one. Trade safe.